2 is the Indies format. I say 1 versus 3. I know that that's not accurate.
Yeah.
Tell us what it is.
I mean, it is technically 1 versus 3, but actually it's a new format. We don't play that in Sri Lanka. We got to know about it in India in social golf.
Okay.
It's a brilliant format. Indies is individuals, but we have 4 teams in each group. So what happens is, like, in each category, 1 player from each team will play against the other 3 players of the other 3
Right.
teams in that same group. So usually when you're playing individuals, you're playing against 1 person. But in this format, you are actually playing against the other 3 players in each person in that game, all the way up to, so in golfing terms, like myself, there's another 2 more people on the each hole. So this is the 3rd hole on the golf course. So we're playing on this. I'll be playing against all 3 of you, and I could lose to you on the hole, but I could win against the other 2 players. And then each hole you will accumulate points on 1 up or 1 down, and then at the end you can win. If you win against all 3 players after 18 holes, that's 3 points that you could grab.
There's also a lot of pressure on an individual player.
And then the thing is, like, you're not out of a hole at any given time, because you're playing against different players. Bit complicated for our guys, I'm sure, because of that, but obviously we will have our app which will help them to capture the scores and all that. But it'll be very exciting because the Sri Lankans haven't played this format, and they'll have to get used to it, and the teams have to get used to it, and the players have to get used to it as well.
And then in terms of for a fan, and for someone like me who doesn't play golf, would that be quite exciting because the scoreboard will constantly be changing on that?
Yeah, on the second day you'll see the scores will keep on changing, because until the last few holes you don't know who's leading, who's not, because you can capture points from nowhere. And then when you look at it, when you have 14 players in each team are able to, like, if you win, all 14 players win 3 points each. That's a lot of points to capture on one day for your rankings. But I mean, it's impossible to do that. I'm just hypothetically saying. But that's the amount of points which is available for you on the second day as a team to get.
Going into day 3, standings could really change.
Yes, I mean, day 1, day 2, the foursomes and the individuals will decide where your standings are on the 2 groups. So the 2 groups, then the top 2 teams of each group will be playing the finals. The second teams in those groups will play for the 3rd and 4th, like that. So we want to rank all the teams who are going to play, and in that scenario it's important that you get your points on the 1st and 2nd day to get your rankings to play on the finals day, which is the 3rd day.